Hey guys, this is Degger66 here, and today we're playing some Arma Reforger. In this video, what we're going to be doing is looking at the radioman loadout. Alright guys, so you can see it's not much different. You can see that we still got our map, our compass, our flashlight, a shovel. This time we have 3 morphines, 1 tourniquet, 3 bandages, and still our handheld radio. Now you're probably thinking, well, why 3 morphines and 3 bandages? The reason is because this is an infantryman loadout, meaning that we're going to go see combat and we're going to be the ones doing a lot of gunfighting. And honestly, if you're with some players that don't know really how to engage enemies and how to play tactically, and they're not covering your back, chances are you're more likely going to get hit, and you're going to be using your bandages as well as your morphine to help you. Now you can see that we still have our 6 magazines, not including the one in the M16, and then we got 2 grenades and 2 smokes. So yes, you guys are going to be using those, especially the smokes, to conceal yourself and move away or move forward to the enemies. So yeah. Alright, so if we were to go to the arsenal, or in this case our loadout, and we were to save it, unfortunately you cannot save it with the radio, just because I don't know why. It says invalid. I'll even show you guys real quick. So if I were to save it, you can see that it says an invalid loadout is not saved, and it's going to be the radio. Alright, so what we're going to have to do is take it off. And then if I were to go over here and save it for a regular loadout, you can see that it was 59. Now I did save it previously, so I can't confirm that. Alright, so you can see that I have gloves, and then I changed out my boots. Honestly, those are 0 supply points that you can actually, what do you call it, use. You can see 0, 0, and all this other stuff are 0, so that's pretty cool. The only things that aren't, uh, aren't free are these. But if I were to look at the radio, it costs 200 supply points, so you do have to keep that in consideration. So without us actually going into the loadout and saving it, we now have 259 supplies that we have on us. Now, in real life, the radio man is going to be talking to a lot of higher ups, and he or she is going to be next to the squad leader, communicating what's going on in the battlefield. But in this game, it's more of a spawn point or a redeploy point. You can see right here. I'm about to drop it. And let's see. Cannot deploy here. Alright. So we're going to go somewhere else, and we're going to try to deploy it. And let's see how it looks. Alright guys, we're on this little trail. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to deploy it. Alright, so let's see how realistic it looks. Alright, so let me go into first person. Shit, still getting used to this. Alright. So you can see in reality this has a frame, and you can see this radio right here, right? So in reality this shit can extend a little bit more. It's just gonna be long as shit. Now what the game gets wrong though is that this shit needs batteries. And you can carry extra batteries with it, but in reality that shit's gonna be heavy as fuck, and I can know that from experience. So yeah. You can see it still has its radio, which honestly I don't know why it has your handheld radio, because you got this. The map, okay, it's just for looks honestly. But yeah, so if I were to go far away, right? And let's see. So at the deployed radio, you can see that it only has 100 supplies, meaning that if I were to die, and because I have 59 supplies total on me, so let's just say I died, right? Okay, so we have the deployed radio. So it can only do default loadouts. Alright, so let's spawn in. Now let's see if it actually wastes some supplies. Oh, 80. Okay, so it wasted 20 supplies. And yeah, so we're going to have to be careful when doing this. If you want to have 2 radiomen, that's fine. But in reality, you're only going to have 1 radioman in a squad. And yeah, so... But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. I know it was a short video, but bear with me. There's going to be more loadouts. So the next one is more than likely going to be the medic loadout. But that one's going to be a little bit tricky just because, well, medics were usually getting shot at a lot, and they're not going to have that much either. They're mostly going to have a lot more medical supplies than they are, you know, grenades and smoke and other stuff like that, alright? Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it right here. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video.